It all comes down to this. We are taking on the two-time Retro Bowl champions. First, I will show you no restarts. Never, ever, ever would. We are going to be taking on the Buffalo Bills in the Retro Bowl. They have won the past 2 out of 4 as they beat Dallas in our first year when we weren't really playing, and then we won it, and then they won again against Green Bay, and then we, in the NFC Championship, just went into overtime and beat the former Retro Bowl champions. My heart was pounding, and we are here for this finale of Season 5. No interruptions. I don't have anything to do. I think I'm going to pump my last coaching credits into the training facilities. We will bump up the rehab. I don't know if that'll do anything, but I hope it does, as we are going to get this game underway. The Retro Bowl kickoff is here. Giving the ball to Buffalo to start. Phylon cannot make the tackle. I would prefer to not have the ball to start. I like to have it in the second half, as the quarterback is throwing it incomplete. Don't tell me this defense came up with a stop, as they're going to get held to a field goal and make it. And we are going to try to do our damnedest to keep this drive alive early, as Johnson Greer, 14-yard run down the sideline to start this game. I want to keep the run game going. We abandoned it in the last game. Oh my God. We abandoned it in the NFC Championship as we were slinging the ball around, but I want to make sure we maintain our 2 dimensions. As Antoine Tupu is going to get a nice bullet pass, taking it across midfield. Safety's going to have to make a choice. I want to take this ball deep early on that post route. Antoine Tupu, 20-yard gain down to the 24-yard line. Oh my God, I was not trying to run it. We got a perfect look. Oh my God, Johnson Greer is still on his feet. 14-yard run. I like the look with the safety. I was hoping to get it, but I ran the ball in accident, and it paid off. Would love to put the first touchdown here on the board in this matchup as I'm kicking it out to the running back, who's going to find his way down to the 1-yard line. Johnson Greer has had a great playoff performance, and we're going to hopefully continue it as he splits the gap and punches it in for the first Retro Bowl touchdown. And we are going to be kicking this extra point, hoping to keep this touchdown sacred, and we do. Blythe kicking it off to Buffalo as Phylon is too slow. Phylon is too slow. Phylon's too weak. Get this bum off the field, but we held him to another field goal. We've got a 1-point lead here with a chance to make it more. As I want to hit this comeback if the offensive line can protect me, and they do. Tristan Tevy, nice reception. Took it back inside. Probably had more room on the outside, but doesn't matter, as we're going to go back inside again. And Tristan Tevy with another deja vu. And I want to take this ball to Johnson if I can. Johnson up the middle with the stiff arm and the hurdle. As I'm getting blitzed off the edge, going up the middle. Carter Egbuel just diving for the first down. Going to use one of my audibles here. Over the top, I could get that, but I got enough time to make that comeback. Clock continues to roll as we stay in bounds. Going to call our first timeout after that reception by Greer. Over the top. The defense is coming at me. Please make this. Let's fucking go. I don't know how to talk, I guess. Antoine Tupu, though, over the top. I was getting blitzed off the edge. Carter Egbuel held in the pocket, and we put the ball right over the top as we're going to kick this extra point and make it an 8-point game. 11 seconds on the end, and we are going to hold them to no points. Detroit getting the ball to start this second half. And wide open is Jeremy Tryon. 11-yard gain, and we want more. Cornerback is, he's not really making a choice. Got a fucking Jason Sehorn out there. Yeah, probably shouldn't have him in coverage. Probably more of a D lineman or a quarterback, you know. But doesn't matter. We're going to get Tristan Tevy with a nice reception as well. Keeping this drive moving as I'm not finding anything. Carter Egbuel is just going to scramble, slide down for a gain of 7. Making all the right decisions. Cannot afford to make any mistakes. 2nd and 6 here as I'm going over the middle. Nice reception by Antoine Tupu. Someone would have made the catch. Didn't matter who. Don't like any of these runs, but we're going to just try to go up the gut here and make a play. Gain of 5. This third quarter is winding to a close. Pressure's coming off the edge, and Carter's going to scramble, and he's going to have a lot of room to run as he's sliding down. Gains about 10 yards there, taking it to the 10. So we got a one-on-one shot here with Tristan Tevy. Makes the reception. Cornerback with that off coverage as we're going to take a commanding lead here. At the end of this third quarter, 21-6. Buffalo has no answers. And Curry makes an interception. And we're back on the goal line. And Antoine Tupu's got a one-on-one shot. Can he make the reception? He does! He dives it in there, makes the catch at the end of this third quarter. And I don't know if it's too soon to say, but being up 28-6, doinking the extra point in, it might be too little too late for this Buffalo team as they're punting Oh my God. All of my respect for Buffalo has gone right out the window, pending an insane, epic collapse by our team, which I have seen before. I think this Detroit Lions team is going to end up getting what they rightfully deserve in a Retro Bowl championship. We fought long, we fought hard, and we are actually going to hopefully be able to fulfill our promise here for the city of Detroit. As over the top, I think I got him burnt. Can he make the reception? He makes a diving catch short of the goal as we are on the 5, and I'd love to put one more in if we can. Johnson Greer, the first-round pick, stiff-arming his way to the edge, crossing the plane, and we are dominating this Buffalo team, going up here 35-6. And it is all she wrote. The fat lady is singing. Buffalo over the middle. Doesn't matter. In the red zone, we let up a touchdown at the end. I don't give a fuck. Not even a chance for them as Johnson Greer, Retro Bowl MVP. We did this for the fans. That's what it was all about. Praise the fans. We are at 100%. I've seen it at 1. So to get it at 100 is perfect, as Johnson Greer had 2 touchdowns and 81 yards total, and Curry got an upgrade with a pick at the end. And just like that, Retro Bowl champions XLI. Carter Egbuel, Johnson Greer, Jeremy Tryon, Antoine Tupu, Tristan Tevy, Kyer Shippey, Jarius Philon, Voshan Razor, Luke Curry, Jack Blythe, J.D. Neiman, Deshaun Irwin. Don't know the other guys on the offense and defensive coordinating staff, but doesn't matter. They won't be here next year as head coach Mike Hunt wins another one. Carter Egbuel, incredible. Antoine Tupu, incredible. Philon was terrible. Yeah, I'd be the first one to say that. J.D. Neiman was not terrible. He just didn't play a lot. And oh my God, Carter Egbuel, who everyone said was the quarterback manager. He could do just enough to not lose the games, gets MVP, and Antoine Tupu gets Offensive Player of the Year. Looking at the season stats, he played all 20 games, 84% completion on extreme, 4,500 yards, 46 touchdowns, 9 picks. He was incredible. I did not realize how good he was. Johnson Greer in 16 games, he was fine. Got a nose for the end zone, 15 total touchdowns. Jeremy Tryon, a great offensive weapon for us. Antoine Tupu with a suspension, including postseason, 14 touchdowns, 107 and 1672. So he has an Offensive Player of the Year to match his MVP and his ring. Tristan Tevy, 20 full games, 105 for 1639 and 12. With 4 fumbles. Shippey had 50 blocks. Jarius Philon was dog shit. Voshan Razor, 2 forced fumbles and a pick. He was fine. But Luke Curry, a breakout year. 5 picks and a forced fumble. One of the picks coming in the Retro Bowl. Jack Blythe was very good. 94% completion on the field goals. Majority of the misses were just trying to test out his range. And J.D. Neiman, decent when we put him in. Deshaun Irwin played well in absence of the roided up Antoine Tupu. But that is going to be the Retro Bowl Championship. Detroit, we did it for you, and I will see you guys in the offseason when we've got a lot of decisions to make. We've fulfilled our promise. Are we going to stay here? Are we going back to back? Are we going to take our talents to, a division rival? I've heard some rumblings that maybe he's thinking about going back to coaching in the college football. Who knows? All those questions will be answered in the offseason. I will see you guys then. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.